Going to talk next about something from Marigold, and shh, don't tell Nutsy. Don't tell Nutsy, we have a squirrel-resistant bird feeder. I actually should have brought him out here to test it. But if you have something from Marigold, we'd love to hear from you on our storylines. It's a brand exclusive to QVC. It's all about whimsy. It's all about color. And you can ask questions and comments on our Facebook feed. Is that on the main page, Jason? On the QVC page. All right. Let us know if you like the Dynatrap and the Dynashield. We're kind of taking a customer survey about our today's special value and gardening stuff throughout the day on QVC's Facebook page. So don't look for it on my page. It's on QVC's. Okay, so here we have from Marigold. Aren't these adorable? So the cage keeps that little squirrel out of there, and the little birdies can still fit through to land on their little perch and get their seeds. So we have them in poppy red. This one is turquoise. And then we have this beautiful buttery yellow color. 3 payments of $875. This is brand new today. It's really ingenious. The inner birdseed holder keeps the squirrels out, but you can see the little openings for those little guys that you're trying to help. The little nuthatches and the little house finches, the little guys that try to get the seeds and often get pushed out of the way by those big crows and the squirrels. Now those guys won't be able to get in here. Jennifer Baker, come on back in. Tell us all about this.
Hi there. I was actually just thinking, oh no, Acorn and Nutsy are going to be so upset.
Listen, those guys get plenty of squirrel treats. They don't need to get into the bird seeder. All right, so I think this is so cool. And tell me how it works. How do I fill it? Does the top screw off? All of that good stuff.
Yes. So this squirrel resistant, I would say squirrel deterrent bird feeder, because some squirrels are just so crafty. They can get into anything.
Yeah.
But this is about 12.5 inches tall, 8 inches in diameter. This top here, this screws off. This little ring here, this is where you hang it. So this screws off, and then this top part comes off, and that's how you fill it.
Okay.
And then you can hang it on a shepherd's hook. You can hang it from a tree limb, which I have mine hanging off of a tree limb in our yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I've got the turquoise.
I love
and
it.
Just like you just like you described, that cage, the holes are about like 1 inch by 1 inch, and like the cage squares, and that'll keep the squirrels out. It'll keep the larger birds out, and those little guys can wiggle in there and feed. There's a perch at every hole. And I've noticed in my personal experience, I've had this on my deck for about 2 months. Even some of the larger birds like cardinals, they can't quite fit in there, but they can. Oh my gosh, there's that bird.
See,
Look,
this is a live feed at your house. So there's a little guy, looks like a little wren, getting some of the seeds. See how they can, and also those little openings offer them a little perch to sit on. So they could go all the way in and sit on that perch, but they can also just sit right on the wire, which is great. How sweet. You know, I just love, look, I have all kinds of bird feeders around my yard. And, you know, a lot of them are accessible to any size bird. But I love the fact that you have some that are just for the little guys, because those are the ones that stay around all winter. And I don't know how they survive. They're tiny. They're you know, they find food somehow. But it's nice to be able to give them an opportunity to get to their seed before someone else takes it over, which is great. So this is also your demonstration tape here, Jen.
Yes. So this is my backyard at my home. I live in a townhouse. Right now I'm at my parents' house, and there they are feeding on my back deck. I just have that shepherd's hook screwed right into my deck because ours is on the 2nd floor. So that's where we do all of our bird feeding.
Yeah.
And oh gosh, look at him go. He's so precious.
I love it. I love it. So let me show you. I took the lid off of the blue one here. So this little ring screws off. I have other bird feeders like this as well. It's really easy. And then this is a little 2-part lid. So this is the little screw tip in here. So you take all this off, you fill your bird seed into here, and then you're just going to put the lid, the pieces of a lid back on, and then screw in the little ring back at the top, and it'll reach down in here and screw right back on to hold everything in place. So it's super easy, and then you hang it in your little tree or your shepherd's hook or whatever you would like to do. So we have the poppy red. Did you say that was the most popular, Jason? The red one? Or which one? Poppy red's the most popular. We also have the turquoise, and then the yellow, also very popular. I just think this is a unique bird feeder. I have a lot of the tubular ones and different kinds that you can find in most places, but I've never seen one like this, and I think it'll be a nice addition to your yard, and your birds, the little guys, will really appreciate it.
Definitely. And what I like about this too is that it doesn't hurt the squirrels. Like the squirrels just can't get in. Like it's
Yeah.
not going to fling them off, right? So it's just a deterrent. It's not going to hurt them. It just keeps them out.
The only thing that the squirrels might do, and nothing, like I said, is ever 100%, but the only thing that the squirrels might do is just knock it down. You know, sometimes squirrels, they just, when in doubt, you just knock it on the ground, and then you can get to the seeds that fall out. So try to secure it pretty well onto that branch, and you know, the little guys will have a chance to get some delicious bird food that they've been wanting. So we have the poppy red, the turquoise, or the yellow. Stay in the ordering process. Yellow is now the most limited. We only have about 600 left to go around for the season, and 3 payments of $875. All right, Jen, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, it's time for the rock of the show. Barb King has brought us a rock. You know, usually